Friends, welcome back to P.O.E.z Picks. My name is James Owen Brown. Thank you for stopping back in to the channel. Just let me share some links. Maybe we can actually get a comment or two. So far, it hasn't been great. Let's see what we can do here. My picks have been abysmal last week, you guys. One of the worst weeks I've ever had in terms of picks. There we go. I have a couple people who wanted me to share the link with them specifically, so I will do that. So bear with me. Let's get it to Facebook. Next. Post. What a fun time we're having. Okay, that's one. There were three. We'll share it to our good friend of the channel, one James Zippe. And where's my friend Steve? Steve's one of my customers at work, and we talk football almost every single day. He's a big Bills fan. There we go. Links are shared. I'm going to call up FanDuel just so I can see the numbers on the game, and we'll open up a couple packs of these cards here. Extra cards today, you guys. There's only 2 football games, so there's not a whole lot to talk about. We got Denver versus the Pats. What a situation with Bo Nix. You got to feel for the kid. And what are the odds? Like about 40 minutes before game time, I was here last week talking about the picks. Opening cards, we pulled a nice red parallel of a Bo Nix rookie card. And then down he goes. But Jared Stidham making his first ever NFL start in the AFC Conference Championship. What? Wild. Wild. All right, here we go. Pack 1. While we're killing time, maybe some people will come and leave us a comment and say hello. But in the meantime, let's open some cards. We got Dak Prescott, Harrison Smith, Lamar Jackson, Travis Kelce, Kenneth Walker, Jared Goff, a couple guys playing today, Daniel Jones. That's our boy, Daniel Jones. We got a red parallel, Patrick Surtain the second. Okay. Up next, Derek Carr. Derek Carr, you guys. That's abysmal. That's rough. The red parallel is Derek Carr. A Bryce Young third-year card? No, nothing good there. There's a Dalton Kincaid game ticket, bronze parallel. That's okay. I like him. He's good. We'll keep her going. Here's our rookies. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Jaden Daniels and Drake May on the same card. A dual rookie. That's a good one. We're happy with that. Where's readily available? Ring the bell, because that's a good one. What do we got here? Marvin Harrison Jr., rookie stallion. I'll take that. I like him. Then we got a draft class. We got Patrick Willis and Darrell Revis. Revis Island. I've never been, but I heard it's awful there. We got a draft class. Marcus Allen, Andre Tippett. A little bit of throwback action, and it's red. Then back into some base. We got a McCaffrey, Cortland Sutton. He may have a game today. We'll see if Stidham can get him the ball. We got Josie Jewell, Devontae Adams, Will Levis, Jordan Love, and Jalen Hurts. A pretty quarterback-heavy pack. And that's not bad. We'll take it. I should have separated these better. Past me doesn't think about future me and who's got to sort these cards later. So we'll bookend it with cards. We'll do 2 packs, 2 games, and then 2 packs, and we'll be in and out of here. And we'll get you all set up for today's games. I have no plans today. It's viciously snowing outside, and we're expecting more on the way. So this is me today. I got a couple packs of Score a Treat. Still opening Score a Treat. It's fun, and you get so many packs, you guys, and it's cheap. Keenan Allen as a Bear, Cooper Kupp as a Ram, Terry McLaurin, Nico Collins, CeeDee Lamb. Look at all these receivers. Jacoby Brissett, Zay Flowers. Wow. Quarterbacks in the last one. Receivers in this one. There's a Zay Flowers game ticket red parallel. Now game ticket red. Is that good? I gotta look these up. Like, what's the difference between the bronze game ticket and the red game ticket? Harrison Butker. Okay. How do you guys feel about Harrison Butker? I think he's hilarious, but for the wrong reasons. Tyler Lockett. There's the other style of game ticket. Bronze, I guess. Bronze or gold. Khalil Mack. We got a round numbers. Liatu, Latu, and Dallas Turner. I have so many of this guy's rookie, this Latu character. We got a rookie stallion, Caleb Williams. We'll take that. I think his cards are going to get a bit of a boost this year. He had a very strong season. Bears fans got to be excited for next season. We got draft class Dan Hampton and Kellen Winslow. Oh, we got a draft class bronze parallel of Audric Estime. I don't mind that. He's okay. He's not bad. We might see him today. And then back to base, Kyler Murray, yikes, Zaire Franklin, George Kittle, Chris Olave, Dalton Kincaid, Gardner Minshew, and Rashad White. Gardner Minshew, you guys, what happened to him? Is he still around? Uncle Rico? Cards, friends. Cards. Nothing too great. That dual rookie's good. Any Drake Mays, we're taking him, we're stacking him. Jaden Daniels has some upside, but I don't know. We'll see. If the man gets hurt again, forget it. Cut bait. I'm looking at my own self. Friends, check out the sponsor of the channel, www.420dna.com, because if it's in you, it should be on you just like it's on me at all times. Let's talk about these football games. We got Pats Broncos, and what a story it would be. Jared Stidham, drafted by the Pats, has the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever, waltz into New England, or no, I guess not. New England comes to Denver, and he has a chance to send his former team packing and move forward to the Super Bowl. Do I think it's going to happen? I do not. However, I don't think Denver is dead in the water. And so far this season, my predictions have just been terrible in the playoffs. But I am predicting a Patriots victory, but I don't think it's going to be the blowout everyone thinks it is. There's going to be weather in that game as well. So if you're doing props, maybe be leery of passing. Just take it easy. Don't go crazy. Drake May is not going to throw for 300 yards in the snow against the Denver defense. So don't go wild on Drake May's numbers. Stidham, like, I don't know. If he's as bad as everyone seems to think, like, the sports media is not giving this man a chance. So definitely curb your expectations there. I did make a separate ticket with just Denver. I took Denver to cover the spread and a couple of things that could lead them to victory, like a PJ Harvey touchdown and a bit of yards from him. Maybe juice the running backs. It's going to be a run heavy game if there's weather, and probably conservative football as well. The total 43.5 points. It's tough. Denver's really good defense, and it's going to be on New England to put up the points, because I don't expect Denver to score more than 17 points. So if you think New England's going to put up 21 today, the over's going to hit. So I think 43.5 is pretty low, even for a snow game. I think that's pretty low, and I think they'll get there. That's about all I have to say about that. The Pats defense is playing really well, so I don't think the Broncos are going to be able to hang. I think the Pats find a way to get it done and move on to the Super Bowl. And as a Pats fan, I'm excited to be back. Let's move on to that next game. The Rams and the Seahawks, two high-powered offenses, two of the most high-powered offenses we've seen in recent memory. The Seahawks are favored by 2.5 points, and I think that's a lot. I keep saying that I'm waiting for Darnold to Darnold. Is this the game? Darnold, can he keep stringing games together that are good without having one of those 4 interception, 6 turnover games? I don't know. I'm calling the Rams in this one. I think the Rams are going to do it. I think Darnold's going to Darnold. I'm going to keep calling Darnold to Darnold until Darnold Darnolds. And you guys know what I mean. If you've been following this guy's career, he has the ability to throw it all away and lose the game all by himself. Will it happen? I think it'll be a competitive game. I'm hoping for a shootout because that's exciting. They got the total at 45.5 points, and if there's no weather there, these 2 teams are gonna get there easy. One of these teams could just get there on their own. I'm excited to see Puka and, JSN, although when I made my tickets, I just leave those guys off because unless you take them for 100 yards, it doesn't really pay a whole lot, and it's tough. It's not worth your money. Plus, they're gonna be double covered a lot. So what I like to do is take a guy like Cooper Kupp for some yards, take a guy like, Devontae Adams for a little bit of yards, just kind of those second and third receivers. The tight ends, I think, are safe bets. The running backs are tough to call. I don't think there'll be a whole lot of running in that game, but, I mean, if somebody breaks one, so it's tough. I think it'll be a shootout, and I think it'll be a very high-scoring affair, and I think it's going to be an amazing game to watch. I saw a meme with some stats on the matchups between these 2 teams all time, and they are like so close. It's like the Seattle has won one more game than the Rams. It's like 23-22 in the overall series. There was something about the total points scored was something like 1,223 to 1,222. Like there's a whole bunch of weird parallels between these 2 teams, and it's pretty much a coin flip. But I think it's the Rams. I think Seattle is going to run out of luck. I think Darnold could be rattled by the playoffs. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe not. I could be wrong. But Stafford has definitely been here before, and he knows what he's doing in playoff situations. And at the end of the day, I think the Rams pull it out, one of those kind of last possession wins games. And that's what I think is going to happen today in the conference championships. Let's open 2 more packs of cards and we will move on with our day, our snowy day. Friends, is there going to be a snow day tomorrow? I bet there's a snow day tomorrow. Zippe, you ain't going to school tomorrow. It's a snow day. You're fine. We got DeAndre Swift. We got Khalil Mack. We got Austin Eckler, TJ Watt, Dak Prescott, Harrison Smith, Lamar Jackson. Now we're into our parallels here. We got a Puka Nakua, a red one. We'll take it. Bobby Wagner. Anthony Richardson on the red. We got a game ticket bronze, Trevor Lawrence. Now, I got to look at the back of the pack and see because it feels like there's not that many cards in this set based on how many doubles. Here is a Bo Nix Rookie Stallions again. We keep pulling the same cards, and it makes me think that the checklist for this set is very small. But I've opened so many, I might be able to make a set. Here we got Al Toon and Andre Reed from that draft class. What year? 1985 draft class. That's kind of cool. Here is a draft class Jalen McMillan. I like him. He's pretty good. Or he was last year, at least. This year, kind of overshadowed by Ibuka. 1978 draft class James Lofton and Earl Campbell. Those are kind of cool cards. Little piece of history. Back to some base. Kendrick Bourne, Josh Allen, Max Crosby, Mike Evans, Josh Jacobs, Garrett Wilson, and Trey Hendrickson. I do really like the look of these cards, and they are pretty cheap in terms of football cards, and they're pretty readily available. So if you're looking to start collecting football cards, Contenders is a pretty good place to start. I think you could go Score, but Score is kind of bottom of the barrel. One pack left, friends, and then we will move forward. I've been trying to keep these to 15 minutes. We're not going to hit that today because I had to share all those links and whatnot. But Jacoby Brissett, Zay Flowers, Harrison Butker. See what I mean? Like, how small is the set? Tyler Lockett. We already pulled all of these guys. Jahmyr Gibbs, Brian Burns, DeAndre Swift. Now we're into our parallels. Oh, my God. Garner Minshew, red parallel. That doesn't move the needle. Rashad White, red parallel. Christian Watson, red parallel. Game ticket, Derek Carr. Ugh. Rookie Stallions, Jalen Polk. I haven't seen a whole lot of him. That's not great. Then we got a draft class, 94 draft, Marshall Falk and Isaac Bruce. Teammates for a bit, part of the greatest show on turf. Here's our draft class. We got a Rome Odunze. We'll put that with our Caleb Williams. And then we got a Braylon Allen and Bucky Irving. Dual rookie card. I like Bucky. He's good. And that's about it. Back into base. And we've got Aaron Rodgers, Joe Burrow, Tua, James Conner, Jonathan Taylor, Micah Parsons, and another Kendrick Bourne. Did we get doubles from the same pack? Awful. Friends, that's going to do it for this week. I will be back before the Super Bowl. We're going to open some packs of Mosaic from this year. They're a little bit more expensive, but it's the Super Bowl, you guys. So we're going to do it. Friends, please like, share, subscribe, do all the social media things because it helps immensely and it's free. If you're a wrestling fan, join me right here, Mondays, 7 p.m. for Me and the Boys Wrestling. Real people use digital avatars to settle their differences in the ring, and we have a blasty blast while we do it. Friends, I hope all your parlays come through. All your tickets hit. I hope your team wins. I hope you have an amazing snow day and that you're all stocked up so you don't have to venture out into this because it is nasty outside. I'll see you in the next video. I love you. Bye.